We're live here. We are.
This meeting of the mayor and the board of aldermen for the city of Cleveland is now in session. If you have any business before this board, please come forward and you'll be heard.
Thank you. Rather than pray tonight, Ted, we need to remember Danny Abraham lost his stepmother-in-law last night. We'll just have a moment of silence. And then we'll pray. Thank you. Okay, going to districts, we have retail strategies with us tonight. We've been working with for 6 years, and they've done a great job. We have Lindsay Bailey, Harlan Wynn. So I'll just, one of y'all have a seat up here, both. Yeah, pass it that.
Go that way, and then I think a big one to me. Thank you so much. I hope I have enough for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. We're good.
Thank you so much for having us. My name is Lindsay Bailey. I'm the portfolio director for Cleveland, and my partner Harlan Wynn will follow me up here with some updates. Just to let you know a little bit what's in your packet. There is a confidential version of a presentation in there that's got a few specific things, but like with retailers and stuff like that. Those are things that we try to keep close to the vest because of the retailers that we're currently engaging with, of course. We have really enjoyed our time working with Cleveland. Probably will let you know about some of the specific wins that we've had that we're really pumped about, and our retailers that we have been able to successfully bring to the market. But what I also want to talk to you about is really the future and looking forward. One of the things that you'll notice in your packet, you've got a market guide. That is one of the specific ways that we engage with retailers on behalf of Cleveland. In our industry, you know, recruiting national and regional retailers to your commercial real estate corridor, which is pretty much Highway 61. We noticed a long time ago, our business, that there wasn't a specific way to really introduce markets to retailers. You know, they would sort of go haphazardly where they wanted to. They definitely knew they didn't want to go. And so what we try to do is we try to market areas that we work with our clients. And we really like to put it in a way that makes it very enticing and intriguing to the retailers that we work with. So that's what the market guide is. In the center, you'll see an aerial, and that's something that we'll be updating. That's what we were doing earlier. We've been in Cleveland for about 2.5 hours, and we drive the market. We update it. If we see any new potential sites, we add it to our commercial real estate inventory, and those are the sites that we say, hey, there might be 35 sites in Cleveland that we're like, these are potential, but we really like to narrow it down to 5 or 6, and those are the ones that we really engage on behalf on Cleveland's behalf with retailers on. We say, hey, these are the most attractive sites. These are the right size retailers that would fit in this site. These are the retailers that are going in your market. And so we kind of act as an intermediary, as a facilitator between retailers, property owners, and truly the city as well. Another sort of future planning sort of low-hanging fruit that we like to look at is the franchisee buyer. I mean, a lot of times franchise or retailers coming to the market are driven by franchisees. So one thing that we like to do is sort of have that low-hanging fruit, and we'll be sending this to Hannah also, just that potential franchisee flyer. But there might be local business folks in Cleveland that would love to own franchisees and bring it to the market, right? So we're always really thinking about those, low-hanging fruit opportunities for retailers, and providing. I mean, to me, that's a triple win. Not only do you get a new retailer to the market, but you also get a new business opening, and you also get somebody in the Cleveland area, opening a business. So that's something that we're really looking forward to. I don't know. Are you ready?
Thanks, Lindsay, and thank you all for having us here. Like you said, we've kind of been in the market for the last couple of hours, driving around and updating our kind of catalog of properties that we feel are the properties that we want to market to the national retailers. And so that's kind of my job. She's kind of mans the relationship with the city. We kind of both do that. And then I kind of on a daily basis, I'm in charge of kind of figuring out what sites are available, and then reaching out to the retailers and saying, here we've got an acre here for this, and just kind of playing middleman there. And so in the past, the team that preceded me and Lindsay, they had some wins that we kind of followed up with as well. Obviously the Jacks and the Harbor Freight have opened in the last 6 to 12 months. And those were two deals that we had some hand in reaching out to those guys and, pitching Cleveland, showing them the market guide, showing them sites that were available in the market and kind of the demographics and the kind of the numbers of why retailers go to markets. And then now we've got some other exciting things we're working on. We're working with the shopping center owner down on the south end where the Burke's Outlet is. Obviously, Harbor Freight just opened there, and we've got some other exciting things going on there that hopefully in the next 6 to 12 months will be some more concrete wins. But those are still in the preliminary phases. So obviously deals are never done until they're done. So we're working on getting those done right now. And then some other kind of quick service restaurant sites. Obviously, there's some that y'all are familiar with groups that we've been engaging for the last 6 years that are finally kind of finding their place in Cleveland. And we've got some other ones that are very exciting as well. And so we're excited to continue working with y'all. And yeah, we'll stay in touch as we find out new and more specific stuff. And yeah, thank y'all again for having us here.
Any questions? Well, we appreciate the unbelievable job y'all have done. Y'all have helped us go a long way, and the plans you've got will continue to do the same. So I know y'all got 3-hour drive to do to get down to Louisiana somewhere. So y'all be careful, and thank y'all for being with us.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
One word is also in that physical figure out. We love that.
Absolutely. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you.
Public hearing.
Yeah, I'll do your 2119 list first. 1209 Lewis Street, Ella Powell and Marina Bounds. 218 North First Avenue, Jordan Reynolds Properties LLC. 1413 Church Avenue, Denver Lockett. 200 North Second Avenue, James R. Sullivan III. 702 South Victoria Avenue, Annie W. Rose and Calvin Whittington, I'm sorry. 804 South, no, that one's removed. 604 South Fifth Avenue, Joel Trust Partnership. 1805 South Chrisman Avenue, Phyllis Haynes. She is requesting a 30-day extension. Requesting 128 Roosevelt Street, Norman Jones. 630 Alo Avenue, Coleman. 1027 Johnson Street, KP Cross, care of Fred Cross. 1014 Johnson Street, Jesse Nolan is also requesting a 30-day extension on 3 properties. 1024 Johnson Street, 1022 Johnson Avenue, 1014 Johnson Street. No, we got more on. 1020 Johnson Avenue, 1018 Johnson Avenue, and 1016 Johnson Avenue. All of those requested 30 days.
Let me look and see. Which one is in 30 days? Yeah, 10, 20, 10, 10, 16.
Jesse James Nolan along.
That's the same.
This is the same on.
Continuing 811 Beach Street, Marjorie Burge. 801 South Street, Ryan Pates. 1005 South Fifth, John William and Holly Ray. 600 Lance Cove, Geneva Jackson. 1211 Johnson Avenue, Freddie and Jerry Lee Wentz. Johnson Avenue by property card number 33-21-900, parcel 2800, Norman Jones. 1031 Johnson Avenue, Gilda Thigpen. 813 North Parkway Drive, Jesse James Wilson et al. And finally, 104 Martin Luther King Drive, Martin Cameron Jr., Tricia H. Cameron. Unless we have somebody here, with the exception of those that were requesting 30 days extension, that would be in order.
I need to add 2 more to 30 days.
Okay.
1031 Johnson and 104 Martin King Also, let's do one for 604 South Fifth Avenue. I called him, you can call me back. I think you just call me again.
What were the last two addresses?
104 Martin King, 30 days. And 604 South Fifth Avenue. The camera's on the floor.
We have this. Right, second, all in favor, say aye.
No,
The second public hearing matter they have for you. They have counsel here, he can explain, or Billy or I can explain either one. It is simply redoing a subdivision plat so that the road will be wider so that they can build some really nice homes in a place where it's needed. But if you have any questions, he's here.
That's not it.
Huh?
It's church 522 Third Street.
No, I thought we was in the plat. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. That list was too long, you wore me out. The next is the church on 522 Third Street. I know less of it. You have to enter the place.
It's the old Sears building where Randy Bowden and Wesley Smith on the front part of the building to a church fellowship on Sundays, I think on Tuesday. And I look forward to you all having a statue, so you know, it is a liquor store or somebody, and it's then commercial district, they don't allow to be 100 people out of wall. I haven't seen any content, signs and problems.
You just make sure the record certified with respect to liquor license. People are already ready. And sell their property. Just going to deed or pay their bill, sell.
I understand that you're more than 100
Of
people
course,
right
according to
now.
the Mississippi Department of Revenue statute, that is more than 100 feet, so it doesn't affect sales at liquor store. That was 100 feet wall to wall. And
So they could sell it.
They could sell it 100 feet.
Somebody wants to develop vacant property out in the court.
That may be in the hundred.
So Rush side. ABC private.
I thought when we did this initially, they said if that liquor store ever closed, another liquor store could not come in.
It's about 100 feet.
Well, it's this by statute. It's
In commercial zone, in residential zone where it's 40 feet, but in commercial zone, it's 100 feet.
I don't remember that.
Along with church. Invested a lot of money.
Mhm.
I'm just concerned, you want to make sure we, you know. Have somebody finding a possibility of their property. I put the church. Like the rest of it. And if you know, I think it's fine, sound. There's some big thing that, what if you have a really nice. What's the thing like, so.
Right. No, I'm not arguing the point. I'm just saying, I thought when we first talked about it initially, they said it's okay now because it's already there. Did you not tell me that?
The liquor store is already there, so it's so for the church.
That's right.
That's right.
But what did they tell you when you asked them at ABC about that?
If they was to sell, the lady said they want to sell a liquor store, then another liquor store can go in that project within over.
They can go in. Okay, all right, okay. All right, I'm just making sure I understand what you were saying.
My question is, Billy, what if somebody wants to develop that south vacant lot of property into a restaurant, sell? Oh,
No, Apple.
across the street from the old Sears that open
right
line.
next door to.
Right there between the Votex Center and the Sears building.
100 feet ain't a great distance.
From the front of that.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
From wall to wall.
I hear what he's saying loud and clear.
Wall to wall, not property to property.
Well, I guess we probably say, I'd say wall to wall, but.
You mean more than 100 feet?
Yes.
100.
Or they don't live.
Distance between the liquor store and the Place of alcohol and discipline churches aren't even commercial zone or industrial zone.
So this is, in writing,
That's my respect, that's.
I mean, I hear what Kurt's saying. I mean, it's something we need to consider.
So John, what was your comment?
I just say, talking about south of Kroger, the right of way from the front of, that building to the right of way line on the north side of 33. Even if anything on the north side of 33.
But I think it boils down to the fact what Billy's saying, it's a commercial zone. It's not a residential zone. Yeah, okay.
That's what that.
Up for most.
Yes, up for motion to approve. Yes, sir, that's a good thing. It's highlighted.
You could include them. Yeah, I think we all include that. Yeah.
We can go back to that. All right. If we're waiting on the motion, yeah. Kurt made the motion.
Second.
Derek, all in favor, say aye.
Nah,
Opposed? Engineering,
Les and I had a change order for approval, safety direction pump station project. And then I will be sending the board an update. Y'all seen NDOT's, and I started work on 61 with lane closures. So we're meeting with NDOT and the contractors, and we're going to coordinate our street costs. Try to help minimize as much as the impact.
that's what they big do. Clint this morning, I fought him. Question you, everybody here today over and over. Give us a time frame.
Yes.
He said, a month, man.
Well, 3 weeks is what we're going with as far as on the side. Good weather out. But what
Don't
I
make
want
any promises. You can't keep them.
yeah, so we're scheduled to do that next week, but with NDOT's work, we've got to make sure all these contractors are working, not conflicting with traffic. So we're gonna meet tomorrow, we'll know more, and I'll send a group email out. By the end of the week. That's all I have.
They do any.
Change order.
make a motion to approve.
Yeah, it's that. All in favor, say aye.
Alright.
Okay, we have consent. Second by Stephen, all in favor, say aye.
Nah,
Billy Crowder.
All right, I got a lot.
You better try to make you up.
Already tried to cover boys, I didn't think.
My first one's gonna be the Point James steps to replace Ajax Marvin and Hunter from Alderman Sanders. And Clinton.
second.
Yeah, all in favor, say aye.
Approval to appoint, Lisa Kruger to fill the unexpired term of Mickey Thompson. I think.
No, that's all.
Yeah, I think-
Look for you.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
Okay, fine, make a motion.
Second.
Yeah, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Approval to appoint Stephen Craddock to the unexpired term of Mickey Thompson for the Bears Commission.
Fine, all in favor, say aye.
No,
Ms.
Michael
Dole,
was a busy guy, wasn't
there you go. Ms. Dole, ask for special approval to sell on-premise consumption of alcohol at a restaurant that's located at 331 Pine Road. In the BT zone.
I'll make a motion to approve.
he? Yeah, that's what- all in favor, say aye.
No,
Why do you bring the sample? We called overnight. You had already run out the other night.
3 days in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it. It's gonna be great.
All right, my next one is Sheila Latner has submitted application for 15-foot front yard setback variance to build a porch, 10 by 25 porch in the R2 zoning district and it's required to have a 30-foot front yard setback, so you need,
You have to
This is-
advertise.
This is
Have to
request to
advertise.
advertise.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Fine, all in favor, say aye.
Right.
But we'll have a call there.
My next one, I came by early and dropped everybody some maps off and some information. We look better, we look at Mr. Timbo, Jimmy Sanford here is requesting to re-subdivide a portion of Park and Walker subdivision to conform with the new R3 zoning requirements, which include the 6,000 square foot minimum lot size, 6-foot minimum lot width, and 6-foot street right of way. He has a new map because if you look at the one, it has in the map, I told the planning commission that he had to make a cul-de-sac or something, a hammerhead at the end, and he had Josh to redraw them up at that, well, say 30, that road gonna go all the way to that 30. It's gonna stop at that 6-foot wide road there.
It's the same.
Some of them was called, some of them.
And some of those houses on the bow, and I think one on Carter, he's gonna revamp
Okay.
as well.
Okay, wait. The bio is on the west side. of
That's right.
property.
Yeah, these
So-
houses are on the west side.
Oh,
Yeah,
Some on the west side of the street.
look, Billy, that road,
I got you.
that road's on the west side.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And this is different from this one?
Mhm. Something about that.
Well, his engineer will have.
That one doesn't have the hammerhead.
Cul-de-sac.
Josh is
Thank
acting engineer. And he's got to get a, flood elevation certificate and get it approved. Every house is built over there in that area, they have to get approval. Pick them back up.
You hear that, boy? Do it at once. That's Mr. Truss.
Well,
Oh,
but,
in
boy,
another 5 minutes.
never mind.
I don't think I'll vote.
What's the big lot? The one zone?
That is actually greenskeeper lot, that's commercial.
That's where Joe McKnight
Joe
used to
Max
be.
had his thing.
So nothing's being changed there, though.
Nothing being changed, there. It's just, he want
That's
to
gonna be
replace his
changed. That's gonna be
1947
changed.
map to updated map, repack that subdivision behind, so that open field.
Right, I understand that.
And he gonna build his house, they gonna line up actually with Joe house, they won't be close to the road like the ones that Robert Johnson had, they gonna be back off the road
I
lined
thought
up.
the new development was gonna be behind.
It's across the street as well,
Okay, I was getting there.
but some of them might have to come down, let's get narrow and going north. And I gave you,
That's not the brickyard, though. That's it, that vacant lot.
that's the vacant lot, that
That
field
backs up.
behind Joe,
Okay.
with Calgate behind. it.
Backs up to the brickyard on the east side.
Okay, yeah, I see.
The only thing, when I looked at this, the only thing I was concerned about, and this is just something for y'all to think about. Is it any way to keep those cars from backing up on North Bound? That's gonna be a tough job, because
Not backing out into the.
I'm telling you, that traffic, sometimes that traffic is pretty horrendous right there.
Wondering what the cars there now.
Well, you don't have any houses there,
Well, I'm
though.
talking about the cars, houses just north and south.
Yeah, I know, it, but you got a lot more there. I mean, that was the only thing I'm,
Look like- To me, we're a little further off the road than some of them.
okay.
On the property lines. On the east side, they navigated around that subdivision,
Yes,
that's the property line.
yes.
So this is a request to advertise as well.
Yeah. The planning commission approved all of this.
Planning commission approved, they just approved the preliminary plat, when he get everything done, he come back for the other plat, sent to the courthouse, get it
Yeah,
stamped or whatever.
okay.
So we both.
There's no variance required, so there's no need to advertise.
It doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be.
Advertised.
Because all we're asking for
The approval of preliminary plat.
all we're asking for is
Yeah.
Common Water Board be re-subdivided into these lots. 1, 3, whatever,
Right. Are these for sale or rent?
we would say.
It's a good market.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. Some for rent too, depending on, they have to rent to own something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they're more.
A lot of
lower
moving
income
parts.
type people.
Yeah, I understand.
It's-
I've been there before.
Okay, is that street gonna be built? Is that to city specs?
Yes.
So the garbage trucks can come down that street?
It's gotta be a concrete
That's where the
street,
hammerhead-
new water,
That's good for the fire. department,
Okay,
too.
all right.
hydrant, water, sewer, storm drainage, all that had to be developed into that
See,
subdivision.
initially, when it was first planted, it was only, had to be 30 feet wide now. It's
Has to be 60, that's correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Road bed.
That's correct.
Correct.
What would you go, get a potential price range for the,
Previous market is, this thing, 150, 160.
What kind of square footage? So,
13 square, 13. Couple space for somebody.
3, 2, look,
50,000 a year for
like 3 bedroom, 2 bath.
something like that.
Yeah. That sounds. Good. Have we already voted on?
No, I mean, no, the only thing I was just concerned about that traffic. Other than that, it cleans up that area. I think it's a great project. to Clean it up.
All right,
Already have.
tentative approval. Kurt made the motion.
What?
Well, you're just approving the preliminary plat.
I'm sorry. He's approving tentative to get all the preliminaries, and everything drawn up for the final plat.
I'll second it.
All right, Gary, second.
Just a subdivision process, just as a whole, any subdivision. The board requires per the land development ordinance, you submit a preliminary plat like this, which is nothing more than a concept of what we're gonna do. Next steps are, you have to draw water plans, sewer plans, street plans, get that approved by the state. Then you go get a construction permit, develop your subdivision. On all complete and you develop a preliminary subdivision plan. You develop these subdivisions. Then upon all your complete, the board doesn't officially accept the subdivision. So everything is installed. It's like. Meeting all the state. This is the approval. Timbo to start the process of developing actual plans. Meeting all the city codes.
Kurt made the
Yeah,
motion.
we had a second.
Gary, second. All in favor, say aye.
Ah,
Good luck, Timbo.
you good.
That's all I have.
That's all.
Yeah, everything.
We have sellers that are jumping up and down for their money. And I've been putting them on to look, I have a grandbaby say grace, so it can be, have both say grace, so.
Right.
I just don't want to have, we're not gonna run the same thing that they had in market trail. We're not gonna run into that issue. He knows what he needs to do, to post it. I just want to make sure we don't have anything else keep us closing on this Tuesday or Wednesday, and then something come back.
Somebody give you money.
Pardon?
Somebody closing a loan.
No, they want their money.
Oh, the people that you
Buy
buy.
lots.
Yeah,
We have to tentatively set for the future.
Make sure you contract. Loan. You
Well-
go through all these boots at the engineer.
Yeah, I mean, Boyd, you just heard the process and we just, and all our vote was to give you preliminary approval. We just did it.
Right now. We have it in sales contract, subject to the approval of the board.
That,
To
okay,
to approve
this is
reset.
preliminary. You gotta jump through all those engineer boots. And then once you do that,
Yeah, that's what I
you
did.
have to into the gate, you have to end the gate.
And that's the time consuming.
I think I can put, yes, this approval is approving the preliminary subdivision plat, which you will not get approval of the final subdivision plat. 6 months or however long it takes to develop all this. For you, he preferring buying the property, yes, the board approval, approving this process, y'all go ahead and close and start designing. That's what permits and everything.
Yeah, our biggest thing with, if something was happening, y'all come back and turn it down, but, if I'm understanding, if we meet all the requirements, I guess it wouldn't be shut down.
Timbo, we've given y'all approval to do that. And if you do whatever the state or the contractor board said, we're not gonna turn it down.
Well, that's all that, I don't like to change. Something happened, I can't do anything. with it.
No. You got to please them before you can please us again.
Well, yeah, they've been wanting their money and I'm ready to pay them, but, I said, look, jump up and rezone it on me or something
No.
like that.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Then I'll tell you what.
As long as we meet the engineering requirements.
State and the local.
Conventional, whatever.
You ain't never dealt with Indian chiefs. You
Yeah.
can't.
You good,
Yeah,
boy?
Yeah. I'm working for me. Okay.
More you excuse.
Thank you, Jimbo, and good luck. Got me confused on what we're doing here.
Yes.
Good. Rest of the line.
Well, I wouldn't be close. Okay, I guess we'll probably bore him out. Anna, Railroad Museum.
How are y'all?
Good.
Good, Anna.
I'm good unless y'all have anything for me.
You gonna have a ribbon cutting on Friday, the 12th, is it, or?
Yes, sir. That's my plan. Short of the weather, but that's my plan as of right now. Yes, sir.
All right, just send us out another notice and we'll probably, at the Railroad Museum where all the ground, it's Friday,
Friday.
May the 12th, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
sir.
And it'll be at about 4 o'clock. That way kids can get out of school and we can get some good pictures and whatnot.
Okay, all right, questions of Ann?
No, great report.
Thank you.
Okay, Dudley,
Y'all have my report. One thing that I did not put in my report, I've got an officer that being, is in the military in the National Guard. He leaves out May the 21st, I believe, 400 days. in the city. Other than that, I'm requesting permission to order 3 patrol cars.
Jim. Robert made the motion.
Well, this is actually not in our budget.
Say aye.
He's just ordering them.
Yeah.
Do you
We're
want to
not,
explain that?
I mean, we're not buying them yet.
We're ordering them
He just ordered them.
because it
Yeah,
takes so long for them to
Take a
come
year,
in.
yeah.
This is gonna be,
We'll put it in the budget in August.
it's gonna be for next year's budget.
That's why I didn't know if we needed to approve it.
He's just asking for permission to order
That's
them.
right. That's what
So
I'm saying.
The permission is for, because there's such a long period of time.
Yeah.
For 'em to
this is-
come
we'll do
in.
it at the budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
We good.
what else you got? That's Greg, we those two don't have a report. It's a good day for you. Jamie, Animal Shelter.
Good evening. Y'all have my report. I would update that it ended up being about 66 animals for the month of April, and it's right down the line. 33 and 33 cats and dogs, and the county is starting to bring a few more in. The ACO has been kind of busy doing other things, so we've had a higher number of city intakes the past couple of months. I did want to thank everybody who was able to attend our ribbon cutting this past month. We were really excited to get that going, and appreciate everyone who attended. And also, we again wanted to thank Steve-O and the workers at Public Works for all the work they put in, helping to get the outside of the building ready. We really, really appreciate all their help.
Thank you. I know you're proud of it.
We are.
Staff as well, we had a chance to come out and there and all those, we enjoyed it. I don't think I know any more than I knew when I came in.
All right, Hunter,
Hunter is not with us. They've had a water line hit on the highway.
okay. All right, Steve-O,
Good afternoon, everybody. Just a update on Earth Day, because I didn't get the papers till this morning. We had 150 cars drop off. And within my 3 years of doing Earth Day, that was one of the biggest collection we've done. But other than that, y'all have my report, and that's all I
do
have.
you have a breakdown?
Sir,
In your report, you break down of how many truckloads of tires and.
I didn't, because I turned my report in Friday. But I can get you a number and get it sent to
It
everybody.
was very impressive what you gave us at the department head meeting this morning.
Yeah, we had, it was 150 cars. 2 roll-offs full of just rubbish, just kind of yard stuff. a pallet load of batteries, 2 dump truck loads of computers and inside appliances, and then probably 15, 20 washer and dryers, the trash truck load of scrap iron, and several hundred tires, and one roll-off container full of chemical bottles. So the chemicals went with the care and environmental people. So it was quite a bit of stuff.
Really good project that we do every year. A lot of people like use that. Okay, any questions? Okay, Clint, therefore. That's all right. Jason?
Jason is not with us today. He was gonna try. I think he's off today, actually.
All right. I know all going well, right?
Yes, that means they're doing well, actually.
Okay. Michelle can barely talk, so make sure before we short.
I will. The only thing, I don't have anything for approval on my, on the agenda, but the one thing I did want to share is that, the city of Cleveland actually hosted the, city clerk conference for the state of Mississippi this past week. So we were very honored to be able to do that. We had right around 75 city clerks. The spring conference is our smaller conference of the 2 conferences that we hold each year. But we had around 75 clerks here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday last week. So that was an honor for us to be able to do that. Everyone had a wonderful time. If I heard it once, I heard it at least 50 times. I'm telling you how much everyone loved our city. So, and I really heard many, many times that I didn't even, I've never been to this part of Mississippi, or I've never been to Cleveland, and had no idea that this town was so nice, but I plan on coming back. So I really did want to share that.
And we'll hear it again.
Yes, yes, sir.
Appreciate you getting that from me too. Okay, Helen?
I want to apologize in my report on using putting in our, for those of you who don't know, Friday was Miss Jody, assistant clerk. So, one of the things I have is the full action recommendations for approval.
I make a motion to approve.
Yeah, another vote. Okay. Brian, second, all in favor, say
Aye.
Okay. Robert?
Yeah, I don't have anything. I just want to tell Steve I was proud of him and who, what they're doing. I wanted to ask Steve, those streets, I'm going to get you a list of the one that needs patchwork.
Yes, sir.
We can look at them together, okay?
Yes, sir.
Nothing.
David?
Nothing.
Wow, okay. Brian?
Oh, and I don't know who this question needs to be directed to, if it needs to go to Josh or Steve on Fifth Avenue, right there where it runs through Delta State. Who's in charge of maintaining that particular stretch of road?
Where it goes in front of Delta State.
That goes between Delta State, like between
Between
court and highway.
Oh,
City, like,
it's city.
I don't know if there's a couple of expansion joints or whatever they are, they're bucked up and gotten pretty, so. Let's not look at that. Well. Let's check it out, yeah. Other than that, that's good.
I don't have anything.
we can be fairly brief. We have 2 items. I need to get Jamie with y'all and go to their report. She's coming to do that. Do that. She's got a couple of things I'd like to cover. But we have items C, D, and E. All involve real estate. Discussion of property donation, economic development, and discussion of property acquisition.
Let's start.
I mean, maybe essentially discuss property donation. Economic development, discussion of property acquisition.
Second.
Second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
First.
Second.
Yeah, all in favor, say aye.
I was hoarse. I'll answer it.